Imagine two 50-year-olds earning the same salary. One is preparing for a comfortable retirement, while the other is consumed by a very real fear, the prospect of working until age 75. This massive divide depends on a handful of basic financial decisions made years ago, rather than raw intelligence or lucky investment returns. How would you react right now if you opened your retirement account and saw a glaring red balance of exactly $115,000? For the average American in their early 50s, that number is a reality. Yet for someone earning $85,000 a year, experts recommend a balance closer to $500,000 by that age. A $400,000 deficit feels insurmountable. However, your current balance is simply a snapshot of today. It does not dictate your quality of life tomorrow. To close that gap, we have to move past the cultural obsession with hitting an arbitrary jackpot, like becoming a millionaire. Successful retirement focuses strictly on income replacement. The goal is to generate enough money to maintain your current lifestyle without relying on a biweekly paycheck. Fidelity's milestones create manageable age-based checkpoints. Start with 1 times your annual salary saved by age 30. By age 40, the target is 3 times your salary, and by age 50, it reaches 6 times your current pay. These benchmarks are not rigid rules for every household. Instead, they provide a vital reality check to help you identify the current trajectory of your financial life. 30-year-olds often face a specific kind of financial anxiety. Between student loans and rent, a low retirement balance can feel like a personal defeat. In this decade, the amount of time you have left is significantly more valuable than the actual dollar amount you can afford to invest. Consider 2 people who both earn a 7% market return on $10,000. Person A invests at age 30, and their balance climbs exponentially higher, eventually crossing 6 figures. Person B invests the same amount at age 50, and their growth remains relatively flat, ending below $40,000. The massive gap between these outcomes highlights a core truth. Compound interest rewards time in the market above intelligence or high income. This makes 2 actions mandatory in your 30s: capturing 100% of your employer match, which is free money, and automating your contributions so they function like a non-negotiable utility bill. At this stage, success comes from setting up a system of automated consistency rather than making massive, painful sacrifices. Your 40s mark a shift into the countdown decade. The milestone of 3 times your salary serves as a wake-up call, right as life becomes expensive due to mortgages and childcare. Lifestyle inflation often destroys wealth during this decade. As your earnings increase, it becomes incredibly easy to spend every extra dollar you bring home. The 1% rule solves this. Every time you receive a raise, you increase your retirement contribution by 1%, ensuring a portion of your new income goes directly toward your future self. People who successfully navigate their highest earning years invert the standard habit. They invest their new money first and spend whatever remains. It is common to view your 50s as a closing chapter if you are behind. In reality, this is the comeback decade, because government regulations shift to favor older workers. Catch-up contributions allow you to legally increase your investment capacity by thousands of dollars annually beyond the standard limits. This shift creates a path for a late-stage recovery. An individual starting at 50 with $120,000 can invest $2,000 a month and approach $900,000 by age 65. You must also account for the buffer provided by Social Security. Ignoring this income source makes your total investment goal look artificially impossible. If your lifestyle requires $60,000 a year and Social Security provides $25,000, your investment portfolio only needs to generate $35,000. The total burden on your savings is significantly reduced. Age 50 marks the start of a highly achievable mathematical sprint to the finish line, fueled by catch-up contributions and Social Security. If you are realizing right now that you are behind every benchmark we've discussed, your future depends on the actions you take next, not the mistakes of the past. 3 specific actions dictate your trajectory, regardless of age: increasing your savings rate, capturing your full employer match, and automating the entire process. These benchmarks function as GPS coordinates to guide your course corrections. Use them as data points for your strategy, rather than a scorecard for your personal worth. Log into your retirement account today. Face the number honestly, and establish an automated system to improve it. Retirement is won by average people making consistent, automated decisions over a long enough timeline. The best time to start was 20 years ago. The second best time is today.